We're back. I'm here with John Harrington. He was the former owner of Harrington Wine and Liquors and also executive chair of the Chelmsford Business Association.
Executive director, which is still very active.
Good, good.
In fact, the dues are being sent out as we speak.
Oh, no.
Yeah. this coming 2/19.
Well, look for that in your mailbox. Well, we figured we'd have it come on. One of the things we want to talk about was the holiday trains.
Right.
I know that the Chelmsford TeleMedia is going to actually have the video of it on December 24th, which is Christmas Eve at 9:30 p.m. You can see a historical video of it, and also on Christmas Day at 10 p.m. So you can go on either Comcast Channel 8 or Verizon 38, or you can go on and check it out on our Facebook links later on, either on Chelmsford TV or on Chelmsford Town Talk. So talk a little bit about it and kind of what brought it together. And
Okay, I'll give you a little history on it. It started about 1983 when I opened up the new location at 10 Summer Street. And what happened was there was a promotional sale on some wine, and you got a little HO set, train set, about the size of this table. And I set it up, and I realized how many people kind of looked at it and talked about it a little bit. And I said, that might be something I might want to do in the future. The next year, I got a table a little bit longer, a couple tables, and I dug out my old American Flyer set. And I used that during the holiday season. And both sets, the first one and the second one, did not last very long. And I was able to run into a fellow that was heavy into train sets. This Buddy Mahan was his name. And he talked to me about LGB sets. Now, these are the big commercial type engines and so forth. So I started buying them. And as time went on, the set from a card table became 53 feet long by 6 feet, running 3 trains. And what we did was we made it a village. We had McGovern's gas station. Paul McGovern certainly had a gas station up in North Chelmsford. We built cemeteries. And we put a lot of names in there that are our friends. Your father, for example, I made it in there. And so we had 2 cemeteries. That's how popular. And we specially made junkyards and so forth. So a lot of things were personally made on this large train set. And what happened, Joe, over the years, and I still hear it, the fathers, the grandfathers, the kids, you're talking a train set up for over 33 years. So you got a little bit of a generations there. And it was very popular. And because it was something we did as a Chelmsford store, family store, my folks go back to 1909, we provided the space in the store to put this tremendous setup every Christmas time. And it wasn't a type of set that you could just slap up. It was like a puzzle. You had to put it up in sections. We had a special truck that I bought to keep the tables in. We spent numerous hours putting it up, approximately 100 man-hours to put it up and to take it down. The engines and the cars and everything had to be cleaned and oiled every year. And some of the engines would burn out because we used them a lot. We had a special box built that you could press a button and the engine would run 8 minutes and it would rest for a couple minutes. That saved the equipment quite a bit. So you read on Facebook and so forth, well, why didn't I do this? Or why didn't the new owners do something with it? Well, first of all, it's a massive train set, as I just explained. Where could we put it? Where could I donate it to? There is no place in town that can take that and set it up. Now, don't get me wrong, up at the town offices, you have the old gymnasium, but people use that all the time. I would set that train set up, start working on it to set it up for the first Saturday in December, which means we would be working on it in November to get it up ready to roll, set up the tables, square off the tracks, measurements, and all the stuff that we would have to do. So it was a massive, time-consuming project that we did. And when people criticize, say, well, why isn't the new owner doing it? Well, the new owner, like myself, has offered it if somebody wants it for a donation, but it has to be someplace in Chelmsford, because it's a Chelmsford, everything in it is Chelmsford related.
Right, right.
I mean, so, and there's no location for it. So where does it sit now? It's on display down at the store, up over the cooler, up over the man side there. It shows the engine. I had built a special section where you could see it, but it's not running. And I don't know if it ever will, unfortunately. But at least we had it for 33 years in town. And in regards to the new owner of the business, to give up that valuable space over the busiest time of the year, you have to be committed to do that. And being a Chelmsford person, and my family and my grandparents before me, that was something we did. That was something we gave to the town, and people enjoyed it. I always said that once Harrington Wine and Liquors is gone, which it is, it's no more, it's Lincoln Liquors now, people will remember the train set. They won't remember Harrington Wine and Liquors. They won't not remember John Harrington, but they'll always remember that train set. They'll always say, geez, I can remember when I was a kid. And I hear this all the time, and it makes me feel good what we did for the town. It was something nice, and it's again, it's history. It's gone. And we got 33 years out of it, and
it was an impressive train set, though. I mean, by far. I mean, I don't think I've seen anything of that scope that wasn't like part of like a massive operation out of, say, New York or something. I mean,
we had, the way I set it up, the range went from 1960. That's when my father had his last car was 1960, and it worked back. Now, when I say cars, these are the automobiles I would buy from the Franklin Mint. They were $125 an automobile. I had $5,000 worth of those. So we had a lot of them to be on, little roadways and so forth. We had telephone poles, fire hydrants. The little people, I had 100 of them. They run anywhere from $6 to $12 a little person. A massive amount of money over the years was spent on that train set to build it to where it was. And the only way I could increase it if I enlarged the store. At one time I was thinking of enlarging the store, and the train set was part of that, but Father Time caught up to me, and I said, well, I think I'll hold off on that end of it. And as I said earlier, we have a truck out back that has all the tables ready to roll. And if somebody did get the set, it is a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort and time to put it up and keep it running. It just doesn't run the whole running season without breakdowns or derailments. So you had to be committed to do it. We were very committed to do it.
well, everybody should check it out. We only have 30 seconds more. Are you enjoying retirement?
Yes.
Good. As you can see on the screen, what a great train set, and you should check out the 1995 video. Just one of the most special documentaries I think ever done, and mostly conducted by you.